Dudes and dudettes of YouTube land, it's Frank with What's the Point EDC. Look at what we got. So, some of you may know what this is, some of you may not. This knife isn't new to the channel, but it's been so long since I've talked about it that I feel like it deserves to be talked about. Not only is it a very good knife, but it's one I actually like a lot, and it's a proven knife. Now, with the proven part being said, I did do a little cut video with it. It was just a half, like, it was nothing serious. It was just a cut test that I did on cardboard and some paper, just kind of putting out some content with it. I kind of had a little bit of a writer's block, or should I say content creator's block. I don't know what you want to call it. But it's still on the factory edge. And believe it or not, this thing will still shave hair and cut paper. I just took it out on a fishing trip with me. And this is what I used the entire time for my pocket knife part of the fishing trip. Not anything the fixed blade would handle, but just for the pocket knife stuff. And it's still cutting braid just fine. Still cutting fluorocarbon just fine. In fact, I had to cut a whole bunch of, yeah. But, so this right here, I didn't even say the name of this yet, did I? That's funny. This is the Bestechman Ronan. It's made by Bestech. It's Bestech's budget line, Bestechman, as you guys can see right there on the logo. So what we got here is 14C 28-inch steel, G10 scales, G10 backspacer, stainless liners, deep carry pocket clip, of course that's stainless. This is a liner lock, but this is Bestechman's B lock or Bestech's lock. I'm not sure. I'm just going to say Bestech's lock. I don't know, because Bestech is the OEM for this knife right here. I'm pretty sure most people already know that. So it's thumb stud deployment, or you can use the crossbar lock for deployment as well if you want to. It's a very fidgety knife. It's on bearings. It's very smooth. It's got a lanyard hole. It's a hidden lanyard, by the way. That black and red's sexy, ain't it? That leaf-shaped blade is very nice. Now, there's no finger choil. Like I told you in, I think in my last video, or maybe my CJRB video, that I don't always have to have a choil. Not every knife needs a choil. I mean, a finger choil. I believe they all should have a sharpening choil. That's just preference, you know. But they don't all have to have a finger choil. This one has jimping. Like I was saying, too. Jimping is good for an EDC knife. It's also good for a hard use knife. I believe jimping is just good all around, unless you don't plan on doing any type of hard using at all, unless it's just like a paper slicer, you know, or something that you're, you know, it's just a higher end knife you don't plan on using a whole lot. This is a very nice knife. Look at the blade steel on it. All right, so what we got here is, you'll notice that it's thick, and it gets a little thicker and then tapers. You know, you see that? I know it's a little weird lighting, but you see how thick it is right there? And then it tapers down. Very interesting, right? So those of you who know about 14C 28 and know that the thinner the edge geometry is on it, the better it does. Because 14C, it's made by Sandvik originally, and it came from 12C, but I'm gonna do that video here in another day or two. I'm going to do I'm just going to call it the Sandvik video. I don't know what I'm going to call it. It's just about, you know, Sandvik, how 14C became 14C. Yes. I really like this knife, guys. I have a thing for leaf-shaped blades, I think. I'm starting to find that out. I definitely like my leaf-shaped blades a lot. The crossbar lock on this is so comfortable, though. What do you guys think about the shape of this knife? Just look at that. Pretty freaking sexy. It's got some lines going on. The G10 is like minutely textured, just slight minutely. You want to look inside of here and see what the skeletonized is looking like in there? It is a little skeletonized. You just can't tell right here by the lighting and how dark it is in there. But it's definitely skeletonized. I wish you guys could see in there a little bit better. I should get my little flashlight down here. Look, I got a less bright flashlight right here. Maybe that'll help. We're going to try. This is crazy. How come we can't see in there? Oh, there we go. We got it. Shit. Alright, look. This is just an all-around good knife right here. Now, here's my thing. Is you can easily do that with this knife. And that doesn't really bother me as long as I know that the lockup is good. And the lockup on this is good. I don't have any problems with it. You guys know, there's no problems with it. I think I've already done the spine whack test for you guys. You know, some people, they cannot stand the spine whack test. I mean, it absolutely aggravates them. I mean, it is what it is. We can't all have everything, right? Yeah. So here's another thing I do want to talk about. The pocket clip. Now, it looks very odd. I don't know why. It just looks kind of odd. But it's not bad at all, you know. I've said this a million times now. I'm not the biggest fan of just your bent pocket clip, but what makes this one so good, or not bad at all, is the fact that the pocket clip is inset and the screws are inset. So, that's good stuff, Bestech. You know, I've definitely found out that I like a lot of Bestech's knives, and I like some Bestechman stuff too. You guys are, like I was saying just a minute ago, if you guys don't know, I like my leaf-shaped blades. Wait to see my next video. It's probably going to be a leaf-shaped blade too. It's another one I haven't talked about in a while that really deserves to be talked about. Yep. So, I hope everybody enjoyed this knife. If you own one of these, let me know. Talk to me. Put it in the comments. Tell me what your experiences are, what you think of it, and how you feel about it as an EDC knife, a hard-use knife, or however you feel about using the knife. Tell me your feelings, guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate everybody who comes by and spends their time here at What's the Point EDC. I appreciate you so much. I know I'm repetitive about things, but that's because I mean it, and I'm sincere. I really appreciate everything you guys do. If you're an addict, never quit, and stay strong and live long. Get the help you truly deserve so you can live your best life. And if you're struggling with bad thoughts, please reach out and talk to somebody, because you got this. Stay strong and live long. Take it easy and stay greasy.